What are some things that make Taurus happy? Well, for one, simple things like good feeling fabric, quality fabric, a quality blanket, a quality coat, something that feels good, not necessarily that it's expensive or name brand, that's an added plus, but it has to feel good. They like good smelling food, good smelling things, good smelling people. They like anything that enhances the beauty of a person, place, or thing. Which is why they often also like plants and flowers. That makes them happy too, because that enhances, the scenery. That enhances many buildings and homes. Speaking of homes, they like decorating. Decorating definitely makes a Taurus happy. And decorating a place to their comfort, something that makes them feel comfortable. Although they do have a good eye for aesthetic. You are ruled by Venus, Taurus. So Venus rules beauty. It rules also romance, friendship, harmony, passion. It also rules money, how we make our money, how we spend our money. It also rules inner beauty as well. Taurus love joking with people. They love cracking jokes on people. They love messing with people and pulling pranks on people that they love. It's their way of showing affection, and they like people that can, take a joke, that can take, kind of like a punch, so to speak. Although Tauruses don't always like being the punchline of a joke. That actually can make them angry. They are also hardworking, so having some sort of financial comfort, material comfort, definitely makes them happy. A Taurus could have, $5 in their account, but if they have a coat that means something to them, that has some sort of memories attached to it, maybe their grandmother gave it to them, and it was a very expensive coat. Like a Taurus will cherish that, Tauruses are people, ironically, also who will have little to nothing, but will also give you the shirt off their back. It makes Taurus is happy to know that they are able to help other people even if they aren't in the position to necessarily help themselves, A Taurus will go to the ends of the earth for the people that they love, and that makes them happy. They're very protective and a little bit possessive of the people that they love, but it makes them happy. Letting other people know that, hey, this is mine, don't touch. All right, whether it be their lover, their friend, their brother, their mom, their cousin, it doesn't matter. Their dog, their pet. Tauruses do love to shop a little bit. They love to spend coin. Tauruses can also be the types of people, once again, who love food, so they may like to eat out. Tauruses love a good meal, all right? And they like their comfort foods, too, so they may have, like, regular restaurants that they go to or order from or something like that. Brings them comfort. That's what, help makes a Taurus happy, all right? They also like spending time with friends, and Libra's an air sign, compared to Taurus, you being an earth sign. Taurus more so likes genuine companionship, genuine interactions. They don't like fake. Tauruses don't do too well with fake. Fakeness actually irritates them a lot. So real people, genuine people, definitely make a Taurus happy for sure. Genuine appreciation, genuine I love, random I love yous. Did I ever tell you that I love you? Tauruses love that. The more random, the more it shows that you really, really like feel some type of way. And like Tauruses really, really like that. Because Tauruses are really random themselves. And it's funny because they don't like showing their randomness until the other person shows their randomness. So if they can be with someone who's just as random as them, that definitely makes them happy. A Taurus that's able to do the work that they love and get compensation for it and be able to live off of that compensation and therefore need no other form of job or other form of working for someone else but themselves, that makes a Taurus happy. Tauruses, although all the zodiac signs, Tauruses are some of the most natural born entrepreneurs. They are people who find their passion, they stick to it, and it ends up, turning out really, really well for them. Tauruses also have a way where they're very, very dedicated. They're very disciplined when, once again, they do find something that they love. A Taurus, can hate school, abhor school, but if they like math, they may end up getting a degree in math, studying math just for the fact that they love school, or or not school. They love math, you know, but they may hate school, but they love math. So that passion for math is what drives the Taurus to endure past any obstacles, endure past any experiences or work that, you know, they feel is beneath them. You know, Tauruses are really, really very much people that pay their dues. That makes them happy, although it frustrates them at the same time. At the very least, they can look back and say, hey, I paid my dues and I deserve this. When a Taurus feels like they deserve something and they get that something, that makes a Taurus extremely happy. Being in love makes a Taurus happy. Being committed makes a Taurus happy. Knowing that a Taurus has someone on their side to love them unconditionally, to love unconditionally, you know, someone that has their back, someone that's just as committed as to making it work as they are, that makes a Taurus extremely happy. They're ruled by Venus, for goodness sake, so it's natural that they are love-oriented people and relationship-oriented people. They love having a lot of friends. They love being connected to their family members. They love being connected to people that make them feel good. Like when a Taurus feels good in your presence, when a Taurus feels relaxed in your presence, they feel like they can laugh, you know, and do the ugly laugh. They feel like they can cry, do the ugly cry. They can smile, do the ugly smile, if there is such a thing as an ugly smile. But, you know, like the uncontrollable smile where, like, you just, like, something just makes you smile and you can't stop. And, like, you think in your head, oh, my God, I'm so ugly right now. But, like, everyone else is smiling back at you. Like, Tauruses love those moments of just genuineness. Money makes Taurus happy. I mean, they're ruled by Venus, and Venus does rule money, how we make our money and how we spend our money. And Tauruses, like I said, do like to spend money on quality things. They are, you know, Venus. Venus is all about quality. It's all about beauty. Speaking of which, being beautiful, of course, makes a Taurus happy. You know, they have to look on point at all times. Their outfits, their hair, their skin. Like, Tauruses are very much people who are all about the five senses. Sight, look, how you look, taste. We won't get into that in this video, alright? I don't want to get demonetized. Smell, you have to smell good. Tauruses love perfume, they love cologne. If they don't like that, they love to smell good or smell fresh. You know, smell is very important to a Taurus. You know, some Tauruses like a little bit of a more muscular smell, I guess. You know, it all depends. You know, Tauruses are very sensual people. Alright, we did sight, see, smell. Sight, smell, taste. What else am I missing? Hearing. They like conversation, you know, conversation is very important. Are you listening when they're communicating with you? And vice versa. Are they listening when you're communicating with them? Because if you're communicating with them and it's going through one ear and out the other, like a Taurus is going to be so bored. It's like, oh my God. Like, you're just not going to be compatible. So... But interestingly enough, they can be very in tune to, like, people's voices. So a nice voice can make a Taurus happy. Alright, so hearing. What else are we missing? Sight, smell, taste, hearing, touch. Touch is very important. Alright? How does the Taurus feel when you touch them? How do you feel when the Taurus touches you? Very, very important. The five senses. The five senses, when they're stimulated, all five senses are stimulated especially, that's a happy Taurus. Or when they're able to stimulate the five senses in other people, therefore stimulating usually attraction in other people. When the five senses are stimulated, you're attracted to something, right? See where I'm going? Speaking of which, Tauruses do like catching people's eye. They like knowing that they've got it. They like knowing that they're attractive, even if they're in a relationship. They do like to flirt a little bit. I mean, they are Venetians here, okay? And Tauruses, overall, are just people who are simple. Although they can be very complex with how they express themselves, with their sometimes contradictory nature, they overall just want to be happy, and they want the people around them to also be happy. But a Taurus, typically, you know, it's like, you know, the people around Taurus can't be happy unless that Taurus is happy within themselves. Does that make sense? And happiness for Taurus is comfort. That's like the best way to describe it. So thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember, if you would like a personal reading from me, check out my website, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. The link to my website's in the description box. It's in the comment section. It's also in the title of this video. You can purchase your reading directly from my website. After you purchase your reading, I will send you an email confirmation within 24 hours, and then within 1 to 3 days or sooner, after that, we will get your reading done ASAP. Alright? I'm available for reading, so purchase your reading. And we will get your reading done. All right, I would love to do a reading for you. Remember, I'm an astrologer as well as a psychic tarot reader as well. Make sure that you also check out my social media pages. My Instagram is at Lamarr Townsend. My Facebook is Lamarr Townsend Tarot. The links to those are also in the description box below. Also, make sure that you check out my ebook on Amazon, available for download, called Zodiac Signs Sex Language, and also check out my singles on all music streaming platforms, Unblock Me and Forbidden Fruit, available on Amazon, Tidal, YouTube Music, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and more. Love and light, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.